Low investment, high returns. Affliction League is very good if you want to juice up your maps and goes well with older league content. This is how I made more than 100 divine under 200 maps. What's up guys, Pidget here. The strat is really simple and easy to do if your build can handle difficulty spices from the wisps. They can make even a simple white mob tankier than the mob boss, so if your build is not have much DPS, you can skip the affliction mechanic till you become stronger. To put in context, the build I'm using right now has around 1.5 million clear DPS and around 6 million signal target DPS. I think this is a good number to do the league mechanic and expedition and legion with the wisps. The strat involves the new league mechanic. At the start of the map, quickly gather many wisps as you can, then start the map. When you encounter legion, because you will have 3 legion encountered in one single map, just click and complete them. In the meantime, you pick up the Eater of Words altars for extra quantity, or if you get lucky, the Divine Altar. I didn't get Signal 1 while I was farming, only the Exalted. I'm always left last Expedition, because the quantity we gathering from the Eater of Words altars will increase the drop chance of the logbooks, and many other things. Also, if you like it more, you can choose the Searing Exarch altars as well. Personally, I did not liking the Exarch altar. This is why I'm suggesting the Eaters instead. The Atlas tree is flexible, so you can just tailor it for your preferences. The map choice is also very important. We're choosing big open areas with easy non-phase bosses. This list is my personal opinion. If you like other maps, you can do as well. Most of my time I spend on Jungle Valley and Mesa. These two maps has everything you need. First, you can easily sustain them because they connected to each other, so you can just ping pong between these two. Second, both has really good divination cards. Because these two maps classified as map with sunlight, you can drop the fortunate card. I was able to complete 2 sets of this card. Not too much, I know, but it's a little extra. The third reason why I'm liking this 2 map, Jungle Valley, is an interesting one. Because the boss is not on the map till you inside his chamber and complete the gauntlet. So every time you get an Eldritch altar, it will only have non-boss choices, which is increasing your chance to get good bonuses. Mesa is a good because you can just kill the map boss and get the non-boss altars after. Just don't forget to proc the influence before you kill the boss. This map also big open area, but sometimes the legion will spawn near the boss room, so you have to go inside to kill the mobs there. Otherwise, I did not have any problem with this. If you get bored of these 2 maps, you can switch to Cemetery and Tropical Island. Cemetery has the Brothers Gift Divination card. Note here, I did not get Signal 1, but I also didn't run many of these maps. I just got the 5 Exalted card 3 times. Tropical Island is also a sunlight map, so you will get the Fortunate card here as well. I just ran a few times of these 2 maps for the last push, so I would say I spent 10% at max on these 2 maps. But always do things you find fun. Don't force yourself to maps you don't like. This was my personal favorites, and you can make work almost any 2 maps if you want to. Our Atlas tree looks like this. I'm 7 points off to fully complete the Atlas. Only a few invitations is missing. We're picking up all the expedition nodes, only exception here, this big node here, because we will use Scarab to force the encounter on the map. Also take these small nodes like this, because you will get more artifact in the long run. We can't leave out one of the best nodes on the tree, and that's the Extreme Archaeology. If you not used this before, this will make your expedition much faster, because you will get one big bomb. Just place the bomb near the detonator and check your immunities and go. Worth to mention here, my build can handle almost all of the mods, so only the chaos damage immunity is a no-no for me. Also taking these 2 nodes here to increase Tujan and Denning appear during the maps. I think this 2 is the most valuable if you care about currency. Of course, we're taking this note here as well, like that. Skip the chance expedition because we're using scarabs. The league mechanic we're using is the legion, so we take all the good legion nodes. Worth to mention here, I did not take this note here. There is a few reasons for that. Generals drop nothing. They tanky and they will take a lot of your time to kill if it gets empowered by the wisp. So if I seeing them with empowered, I just don't hit them. I choose for influence Eater of Words. I'm big fan of the chance to get the Divine Altar. Also it's pretty good if you want more quantity on your maps. Also I need the invitation future boss kill showcase, so this is why I'm using this. You can use ceiling exec as well if you want to, because you have accessed the left side of the tree by a gateway. Speaking about gateway, I'm using 7th gate keystone because this legion is not on the mob device. But with this, you will have all the other league content accessed via mob device. It costs 6 KS per map, but trust me, it's worth. Because you will get free legion encounter in your maps, you will make back your investment every map. For map sustain, we picking up shaping the mountains here and shaping the worlds here, and take the singular focus keystone to get convert the unwanted maps to currency. You have to favorite 2 map you run, and you will swim in those 2 maps. For me, I run Jungle Valley and Mesa. As you can see, I'm almost out of space on Mesa, and Jungle Valley is filling up as well. Preparing your maps and scarabs is important if you want a long play session. I just quality up my maps, all kit, check if there is no double extra damage mod, put 10 Rusted Legion, Expedition scarabs. Also I'm using sacrifice fragments for a little more quantity. If you have unlocked the extra slot, you can put 2 fragments here. Select Legion on your mob device and start run your maps. Don't forget to take breaks and drink, and so on. Few extra divine is not worth to get a headache or back pain in the long run. You finished your play session, now it's time to sell. How to sell things in bulk. This is an important part. Of course, I did not drop 100 divine just by mapping. I sold almost anything that I could, like fusings, gem cutters, prism, sextant, and many other smaller currency. Every time when I was done with farming session, I started pricing my items in big quantity. I was spent like 20 minutes at max to sell that day finds. Always check the current ratio on things you want to sell and try to not get greedy. You will not be rich if you want profit 1 KS more from fusing or anything. You will get down on the list on the trade side and you have to wait for a little extra, and I think it's not even worth to delay your profit. How to list your items on the trade site, I will give you a few tips as well. First, check the ratio on the trade site. For example, you want to sell your chaos for divines. You select chaos on the left side and divine on the right. Scroll down a little to avoid the price fixer, then you can start price your currency items. This is a really easy thing to do. Make public your currency tab. Right click the things you want to sell, type 1, put slash there, and type how much you want to sell. Then put the asking currency, for me, divine, and you done. Your listings will be there on the trade site and players will come to you. Don't worry, there will be many whispers under a few minutes. Always make one trade at a time and double check your trade before you accept it. Do not worry about the others while making a trade. There will be plenty more buyer in the next few minutes. Also, nobody forcing you to instantly accept the trade window. Check the currency you put in and what others put in. Few second awareness will save you a lot of frustration. My current net worth for this free tab is 179 divine, according to POE stack. I think I underpromised at the start of the video, but hey, underpromise and overdeliver. Interesting how many stack deck I found under the 200 maps. I will not sell it. It's fun to open them, so I will keep them. Also, you will get more incubators than you can use. Most of the time I only use the currency, diviners, and the skittering ones. Once you're done with this strat, you can use them or sell them as well. It's up to you. I don't want to bother to sell this, so I will use them later. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment below. Also, I would like to say thank you to my Patreons for supporting me. Thanks again guys. Thanks for watching. I was Pidget. See you next time.